Guys, one of my favorite jazz artists ever, Tutu Puoane, Tutuzelo, who studied at UCT Music School. I studied at the drama school. I've watched her perform. Oh my God, guys, you don't understand. Live in Belgium, full band. She's amazing. And I've got tons of her CDs because I stalk her and I buy a lot of her music. Hey,
Jesus,
how are
what
you?
not know already?
Guys, please welcome Non-Tutuzelo Puoane.
You see why you're the only person who calls me by my full name.
Have you started? Are you using your other surname yet? That we can't pronounce.
I never used it.
How do you pronounce it? Because I still can't.
You mean my husband's surname?
Yes.
Pierrot. I never used it.
I still want to know how you pronounce it.
Pierrot. Pierrot. I never used it because it's not obliged here.
Oh, really?
No, it's not. In fact, if you want to change it, if you want to change your maiden name to your husband's name,
It's difficult. Is it?
Yes, you gotta go to so and so to get this permission. And how much money was it to change my name to your name? Say hi to David's fans.
Hi, David.
How are you? How are you there? Sharp, sharp.
Good to see you.
I see you're growing your hair. Your beard.
Dude, we can't go to the freaking hairdresser these days.
We're all the same. How's your?
He's been wearing a winter hat the whole time. Every time he goes shopping, he puts on a hat.
Are you guys in lockdown in Belgium?
Yes, we are.
And is it
the hairdressers are in lockdown?
So, so I try and shave because I have to shave every 3-4 days. Otherwise, I'm a disaster.
Shave what?
Nothing. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, we are on lockdown, but it's a bit more relaxed. We can go out and we can go out for a walk and take the dog for a walk.
I was gonna ask you because it's crazy in this country, bro. People in New York are going to Central Park and taking walks.
Yeah.
And they have 1,000 people dying a day in America. You know, they've got like over 790 something thousand cases. We've got 3,400 cases, and we can't even walk in our own estate. Yeah, about 1,000 recovered.
Okay.
Now, but yeah, the past 2 days has been like almost 400 increase.
Yeah.
We're about to get worse, honestly.
You think it's gonna get worse?
Oh no, we are only about to get worse.
Really?
Yeah. But David oh well. I've been bald for 20 years.
500 billion, she might want to come back home.
Please tell your husband the president just announced 500 billion South African rands relief package, and see if you guys can find a way here. I think you must apply.
This whole time.
Joe, but you know they'll tell us next year, just call out, we owe the money. But for now, we know it's there.
Oh my God.
No, it's a crazy time, eh?
Tell me about it.
Like, unbelievable. I never thought in my lifetime or in our lifetime we would experience literally something that's only ever been seen in a movie or can only be imagined.
Joe.
See, someone thinks this might be extended till June.
Hey, but Mamela, have you seen that Chinese movie? I can see if it was it Chinese or Japanese.
I've seen snippets and I know about it.
Yeah.
About the corona. But you know what the silly thing is about that movie? Coronavirus is a strain. So there's been other strains of coronavirus. That's why it's called COVID-19. But people don't know that.
But it's a bit too close to home, though. Huh? I mean,
so all movies are about what's already happened or what's going to happen.
If you say
Take
so.
it from me. I'm telling you.
If you say so.
I'm telling you.
But I
No,
must.
it's a thin line. There's a thin line between what the hell is going on here and how can that movie be so accurate?
Joe.
For me, the crazy part is in all the movies, America has saved the world over and over and over and over
I
and
know,
over and over.
I know, right?
And then they proper having it the worst than everyone else.
Right.
So I guess it makes sense why in the movies the president is not the steering. There's someone else who's the steering, who gets to meet the president, and the president tells him what, and then they give him the soldiers. Yeah, the problem is the president has to be the steering, but the current president that they
Hey,
have.
listen, that guy gets enough airtime. I don't even want to start talking about that guy. I'm trying to
Yo,
answer. Your friends are asking me how the lockdown is in Belgium.
it's very relaxed, guys.
It's very relaxed. We can go out. The other day we went to the park and we sat at the park a little bit. But I mean,
Why is that?
people are very well. Let me not say the whole of Belgium. Let me say where we live in our
Yeah,
neighborhood in Antwerp.
yeah,
People are really sticking away from each other. It's a
yeah,
little bit weird at the same time because people move away from Ukarwanka. Everybody's like,
yeah.
like sorry.
And do you guys wear masks and gloves and yada yada?
It's not obliged. It's not obliged, but a lot of
Are
people are.
you are you serious?
Yeah, people are doing it, but it's not obliged. But then there are some provinces in Belgium that are not doing a very good job with like social distance
Yeah,
rules, so to speak. There's a province called Limburg, and over there it's quite a lot. No, they're not containing it. Like the hospitals around Antwerp, they're containing it pretty well.
and you guys are obviously buying alcohol. So let me tell you, in South
We
Africa,
can, if the shop is open, the shop is open. If the supermarket
yeah.
is open, you can buy whatever is in the supermarket. This whole thing here for the supermarket is open, but you can't even buy a kettle. What is
So
that?
remember, I don't know if it has to do with the fact that South Africa generally has an alcohol problem. Like that's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
But babshapa, yo guys, South
But
Africans,
worship you are everywhere.
bashapi, okay.
It's not like a hundred problem in Antwerp. People drink themselves to death too over here.
But
But you,
there are no shebins every second house or every 5 houses in a
listen,
township in
we
one
have
street.
night shops. We have night shops that open like from what? From
Hey
six
Bash,
from six like till like 2 in the morning or something like that. Those are
so
night shops. Ho batla bona matagwa, e ya ko night
yeah,
shop. O tla bona matagwa ka 1 a.m.
I guess everyone has experience based on the country they live in, right? And their own experiences.
But in Belgium, they don't have baggy. Well, that's the truth. Marabeki limwense.
So wait, so let me tell you. So in South Africa, first the alcohol thing came, then the lockdown started, and then they would sellotape off and put the yellow lines. No
Yeah,
alcohol can be bought, right?
yeah.
Then they did that with condoms. All the condom sections have been sellotaped and blocked for the past 3 weeks. I'm telling you, it wasn't even announced. That was just one day we went to the shops. Don't laugh. I'm still trying to connect the connection between condoms and coronavirus and lockdown,
Oh my God.
right?
Oh
And
Lord.
then gardening equipment followed.
Eh, Patung.
Gardening equipment was now also nobody can buy gardening equipment during lockdown. So listen to this, ne? So sharp, they blocked the condoms, and then they said people can buy baby clothes. You think I'm not making this up, dude? You can ask people here.
Oh man.
I'm not making this up. Then they said people
Oh
can buy baby clothes. I'm like, okay. So now they're gonna
well, I guess that
rethink
makes
again.
sense. I mean, if you couldn't buy the condoms, you might as well start stocking up on baby clothes.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
It's crazy. So in my estate where I live,
Mm.
I think for the first 5 days we argued about whether people can walk their dogs and jog within the complex, not leaving the gate,
Yeah.
leaving your house and running around in the estate. Go check on your brother, please, quickly. So and then the estate issued their own thing. Nah,
Mhm.
you can't. It's against the law. Da 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 da. And they said other people must call the police if they catch other people breaking the law, right? So and then the other day, people were trying to borrow lawnmowers from each other because the garden people obviously are not coming.
Wow. Wow.
And our gardens are. Let me say good night to my. Say good night. Say bye.
Bye. Good
Bye,
night.
Aliyah.
Say
Okay.
hi to your mom for me.
Say hi to mommy. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye. So it's. I think we're literally improvising. I think by now we all know most governments were improvising, but
Mm.
because we got this thing later, Africa got it later, South Africa got it later.
Mm.
Now we are kind of based on the others. We are doing some of the things we're doing, and we're not sure. Did you see the person who tried to smuggle their girlfriend from Joburg to Mpumalanga in the boot of a car? He, he didn't.
Oh my God.
I'll send it to you.
He
The
did it.
cops found, yes, the cops stopped him in a roadblock, searched the car, opened the boot.
Oh,
There's a girl in the back seat with her bag, with her handbag.
oh no.
And the cops are like, "What are you doing? This is human trafficking." She's like, "No, I want to go."
Wow. Wow.
It's nuts. People are arrested every day at roadblocks. Some lie and say somebody died. A taxi driver tried to run away. At a roadblock with cops and soldiers. Someone tried to run
Soldiers.
away. Oh no, the soldiers, bruh. Imagine we haven't seen soldiers in our country in the streets since apartheid.
Hey. Wow. Wow.
No, don't the soldiers have been trapping people in the townships, especially
Yeah, but
every
that's
day.
really unfair.
They've even killed someone.
I read that one. I saw that one.
No,
That's
there's
crazy, man.
soldiers and cops everywhere, and
Makalimit
it's an
teng begitele.
no guy, yo,
What did you guys do
it's
to that man?
like a different country, eh?
He's completely out of his mind, that guy.
No, the police are not backing off. I mean, some business people took the president to court, and he's not backing down about
Already,
allowing
I didn't
people
hear
to,
about that.
yeah, about allowing people to buy alcohol. See, someone says they tried to buy a Monopoly game and they were told they can't buy it, but you
But
are supposed to be home.
that's just
I
stupid. I
know.
mean, that's just stupid. This whole thing is already bringing the entire economy down. Hey,
No, it's rough, eh?
if you are letting Pick and Pay open, let Pick and Pay open and sell everything that's in Pick and Pay.
Yesterday they banned cooked food,
Who cook
so
food?
you can't buy cooked food anymore or cooked hot food anymore.
Like
So you can't go
where?
to
At the
like a Pick and
supermarkets.
Pay and buy anywhere.
Ah, okay.
So you can't buy takeaway food, but what and what you can't buy a plate basically. That's as of yesterday.
That's stupid.
But You know, the thing is, they don't say these are the reasons, and this is after so much of investigating and what. They just, we wake up and they're like,
Then this one
before you
beneath.
get in a taxi, you must sit down before you get in. And then you're like, what? What the fuck just happened?
That's stupid. In Antwerp, they have this thing, ya gore, buy Antwerp, like buy everything that's made in Antwerp. So you have the restaurants who are cooking.
Yeah,
There's
which
like a
makes
whole
sense,
list.
right?
Yeah, there's a whole list of restaurants who are actually working, and you can buy from the restaurants and they deliver to your home.
Yeah.
You know,
No, bro. Restaurants, yo, don't you? Everything is closed, eh? Pick and Pay, Woolies, maybe Chopra Checkers,
mm,
maybe the Macro, petrol stations or garages, maybe hospitals, chemists, and that's pretty much all that's open.
wow.
Some maybe police stations, security services is essential, considered essential. Um, and then just pretty much people that are going to work at those places. You need a permit, you need a letter from the company you work for, you need to apply to go to a police station, and you should have done all that before lockdown.
They don't
And
bus
then have a, you what la la wena. Kwanyewa. Like I've got a permit, but it's about a strategy. You understand?
So if you have to go to Pick and Pay to really get groceries for your home, you need to have this permit.
You must have receipt and the groceries when you come back. Because when you go past the roadblock, you're gonna come back to it again.
Wow.
So the only way you can prove and you'll be allowed
Yeah.
is you come back and you prove, Vela Vela, I went to buy this,
Yeah.
and here is the food that I went to buy. Otherwise,
Dang.
backfire, they put you in a van with everyone. You don't know if they have corona. You don't. There's no. They
Exactly.
put all of you in a van. Then they
Exactly.
put all of you in a, in a jail cell somewhere.
Do they have protective gear on?
Some of them do. Some of them do. I mean, there's videos everywhere. So some have masks, some have gloves. Some of the cops are arresting people and taking their things. Did you see the tweet where they said they took the church women and their sound system because they took them and their drum because they were drumming. They had a church service on Sunday. No, they arrested them with the drum.
Oh man. Oh,
They arrested them with the drum. There was a wedding that happened in KZN. They put the bride in a van,
oh,
and
shame.
all the guests
But Mara, why are you having your wedding? Your wedding can wait, man.
So I found out from Tenjiwe, right? Tenjiwe Mosley, Tenjiwe the comedian.
Yeah.
She says in Zulu culture, you don't cancel a wedding. That's what she said to me.
Why?
So that's why some people would even have a wedding and someone is dead or someone is in a coffin, but they still continue with the wedding. I don't
What's
know
the
how
reasoning
far or
behind this?
how deep a Zulu thing it is, but
Wow, I've never heard of that one before.
yeah, I only heard about it literally when that happened, maybe last week or after it happened. And someone says, can we discuss Vavi went, well, I don't know if he went to a Sangoma, but he says Vavi tested positive and went to a Sangoma, Zolinzi Mavavi. He sent out a video where he was, is it to Pahlaza? Or to, which is steaming, which is normal. I mean, people go and steam at the Virgin Active. It's no different from you stay home, you take whatever
I
your
just did it this
Sangoma
morning.
prescribed for you. Yeah, no, steaming is normal.
Yeah.
But I don't think he went there so that he thinks he can come back and steam. But now I would anyway, because
Ari, he
nobody
tested
knows.
positive.
No, he's been for 2 weeks. There's another video today. And he
Oh,
tested again and he said he's still positive. So he's hoping maybe after 20 days he'll be fine.
And
But
because I don't follow him, I don't know. So does he explain what's going on with his body, or like
So luckily he
like
doesn't
fever.
have look, he doesn't have hectic side effects, but he did have to go to hospital
Mm-hmm.
because some people recover from home, but there was a time he had to go to the hospital.
Wow.
You see, someone says the Kosa family, I'm assuming that's the wedding family, are pursuing, I don't know if that's the wedding family. Please just clarify, Yola, which I would understand because it might be a cultural thing that they couldn't not have the wedding.
I don't want to be disrespectful to people's
SV,
culture.
SV 1929, don't be judgmental. No one is making fun of Vavi. We're talking about it. Oh yeah, when about they took that amplifier, the church thing I was telling you about. Someone says they took that. Oh, Yula is talking about the guy beaten by the SANDF guys. No, that's a hectic thing.
But he died, right? Didn't they beat him to death?
Yeah, I mean, it's the soldiers were hectic, bro. When they came out the first week, they were hectic. Eh? There's videos everywhere.
Yeah,
They were
I'm not
proper
watching videos
slapping.
of people getting beaten to death.
You are in the wrong WhatsApp groups, okay? I'm gonna hook you up. Those 24 WhatsApp groups, I mean, I'm going to.
How the hell do you end
Hook
up
up.
in 24 WhatsApp groups? Are you that popular, David?
It's some of them you wake up and you are in a WhatsApp group, and then you're like, why? And then you must leave or you wanna leave, and then you're like, what if I miss out? What if they give out 500 billion in the WhatsApp groups? What if they give out relief using WhatsApp groups, bro?
But what is the because now it's been extended also, right? For how long now?
No, so after 21 days they added 2 weeks. So today everybody thought, hey, probably the president's gonna announce another extension. He didn't, but he said he's coming on Thursday.
Oh shit! So wait, the extra 2 weeks you're planning?
I think 2nd May or end of April. I think 2nd May. Today is day 26 of 35.
Okay.
So 11 more days.
I've lost count. I don't know anymore.
I've lost count. I saw on TV they said it's day 26. So look,
no,
realistically,
we are like day 30 something now, like 30. I don't know, 30, 36, 37. I don't know anymore.
no, I think constitutionally and martial law, what, he can't just be like, we are not going anywhere forever. He has to be like Salt Bay, like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, nyana,
So how is homeschooling going? Are you guys doing homeschooling?
We haven't done much work now because it's 11 o'clock at night and no, Shem, I gave up. But remember, our kids were going into homeschooling anyway this year, so they were not in a normal school.
Okay.
Which I guess was a blessing in disguise, because I've always wanted to take my son out of the traditional. So both of them were being registered because we registered them in a US curriculum, and the school year is what? So we had to first register them, then they had to be assessed. Then we wait for the results. Then they tell them what grades they can go in. Then they send me the code for books in US dollars, and then the rent. The rent did what it did.
Dude, the rent at the moment is like almost 20
rand
to €1.
From 15 rand when
May I
we
ask?
were
May I ask
registering.
why? May I ask why a US curriculum?
Because they do levels. So what they do, they don't do a standard for the whole year.
Yeah.
So if he's in grade 4 or doing grade 4 modules, if he's done in 6 months, he can move on to grade 5. If he's done in 2 years, then he'll do it for 2 years.
Okay.
So you don't have to do it every year like South African curriculum.
Yeah, it's almost like the Dutch way, I think. I think
Yeah.
also in Holland they do it like that. They do it by levels. It doesn't matter, because I went to have a talk with some kids in Holland, and there was like 9 to 12-year-olds in one class.
Yeah. So here they have a learning center where they were gonna go, ne?
Mm.
Because those people can administer the curriculum that we put them in.
Okay.
And in the same maybe 30 kids, there's from a 3-year-old to like a 17-year-old who's in their final year. So it's not even like the classroom and
A 3-year-old to a 17-year-old.
And then obviously they still have different teachers that are administering the different setup.
Yeah.
So it's, for me, I gave up on our system long time ago. Long time ago. It doesn't, I don't think it works. And also I think my kids have their own timetable, hey? So you can't put him in a chair from 7 a.m. until 12:30. If he needs to play soccer for like 30 minutes, he must play soccer. If he wants to read a book, he must read a book. If he
Move to
wants to play
Finland
games
then.
for an hour. That's how I want to bring my kids up.
Nice.
So,
good for you.
And then we can all travel, you know? Like he's telling people now he's coming to the UK after lockdown. I'm like, shut, you can go.
Elon, what time do you go to bed? Tell me. That one.
Bruh, I don't sleep anymore. Hey, what time do you
Not
go to bed?
you, just you.
And don't be old.
Hi.
Hello. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
What time
Remember,
do
I
you go
was
to bed?
in Belgium.
Pardon?
What time do you go to bed?
When my dad sends me, but then I refuse.
I could prefer. Listen to that answer.
Okay.
Sometimes 11, look, most of the time, if they're not going to school, would be maybe 10. If they're going to school, it's 8. And then
Okay.
lockdown, sometimes I'm here until 6 a.m. They'll go to bed at 12. The other day, Aliyah passed out on the couch, and I was doing an interview with someone in the US. So by the time I finished at 1 a.m., she woke up,
Wow.
went upstairs, came back downstairs, and said she can't sleep.
Wow.
But my body clock is gone. Eh?
Mine too, man. Jesus. Usually we are up at like 7. But now it's like whatever. But somehow Mutsumi's body clock is still intact. It doesn't matter what time he goes to bed, he still wakes up at like 7:30. Like, Jesus, dude, there's no school. Go back to bed.
I used to, when I was sleeping normal times, I'd be up 4, 5 a.m. But now, because also now I try and also talk to people in the States. So
Yeah.
if you're doing an interview with someone at like 9, it's only 1 p.m. in LA. You know, it's like maybe 3 p.m. in New York.
So what are
then
your
I
plans?
have to stay up.
Do you have plans for when this shit show is over?
So for me, and even once they lift it, I'm gonna do a lot of online work, or I'm working on posting a lot of my stuff that I already have that are short.
Okay.
Working on post-production, editing it, releasing one show that I didn't release from 6 years ago. And then I'll go back into like production. So film, TV, because you don't need a crowd. But live shows, I have, like, it's not going to happen for months. Realistically.
Why
There's
not?
no way we'll have,
you mean because of this whole
the thousands
situation?
of, the crowds, for us to have the crowds in there. So we'll still do stuff online and create, TV shows or make content, basically.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm working a lot on my YouTube channel now.
Okay.
Because it is there, after a while, you might start seeing some money. It will take months, maybe a year even. But it has to get there, So
YouTube.
But
I'm not hip with that shit.
Yeah, look, there's
I
other
have
stuff.
3
There's
subscribers
Patreon.
on YouTube.
You are lying.
I'm so proud. 3. 3 subscribers on YouTube.
Is it your husband and your 2 kids?
Exactly. I don't even know who it is. I have to check. No, I'm
Yes,
useless.
that's
I'm
crazy.
completely useless when it comes to
Yeah.
these things.
But it's freaking scary for being an artist, or at least relying on live audiences, right?
Dude, it's a
And
mess.
then, yeah, and then obviously going forward. Remember, Listening Bra came just before my first Black Song for the year. So, like,
Yeah.
I lost a lot of money.
Tell me about
And,
it.
and then, obviously, shows get cancelled immediately, the current ones, the future ones. And then no one is going to pay for shows that didn't happen, you know?
Of course, of course. So now we had a
Then now
whole tour lined up, and we basically did 2 shows of like 15 or so, of like 15 lined up gigs. We did 2 shows, and the rest just kept getting cancelled one by one.
Jesus.
So the entire tour is cancelled, but my agent has been working her ass off. She managed to like replace maybe, I don't know, maybe 80% of it
To postpone them.
for next year. Yeah, to postpone them. But the damage that it's doing right now at this moment,
Yeah. No, it's bad, eh? Like,
ridiculous.
Skumba was about to go on tour, Mpopop, Susonene, myself.
Yeah.
I'd been working on a new one-man show, which I was gonna take overseas. That's why I was doing all those shows in March at Parker's. So then I would have also, my plan was maybe March, April, go to the States.
Okay.
Don't
go
because
to the
I don't
States.
want to go
Please.
during winter.
Those people are crazy. You're gonna catch corona in the States.
No, we're not going anywhere for a long time.
No, especially
I'd
the
rather
States.
actually go to Africa more than go to the States. So
Muna, I was
it's a
supposed
tough
to have
one.
come back from Ghana just yesterday.
That's so funny. I think I saw your Facebook thing.
Oh, my heart
where you
was so
said you were
sore.
supposed to
I've
be in
been
Ghana.
longing to go to Ghana for the longest time, and then this thing happened, and then yeah. Anyway,
You know, it's
I'll
unbelievable.
go another time.
I'm sure Facebook, Instagram is gonna cut us off just now. Someone wakes up at 3:30 or sleeps at 3:30 and up at 7. Grace Chietza.
Cheers.
I hope I'm saying it.
That name.
I'm saying it. Libua ka eng bagaetsho Malebie. Re bua ka everything.
Hey.
Yola.
Please go to Zim, US dollar.
Barry.
Go to Zim, US dollars. I really want to go to Zim. My best friend is from Zim. At least one of my best friends is from Zim. And I haven't been. The only time I was in Zim, we were flying home with Ethiopian Airlines, and they landed Go Harare for an hour, and they didn't tell us anything.
That's hilarious.
We're just gonna land there for an hour.
That is so dodgy.
They landed there for an hour. That was like the only time I was in Zim. It doesn't really count.
That is so dodgy. No, man, you guys must be safe, and
yes,
I hope it ends sooner, hey, because obviously Europe, it's been a bit tricky, but the conditions are flexible, you know. Because now, just to now live with these things, like today for me was one of the worst days, you know. So how was steering by fella, no. Most of us
what do you do? What do you do when you feel that way? When you feel like it's getting what do you do?
So, you know, the nice thing about the situation is having kids, right? Because kids make you snap out of things because you have to take care of them. So, and there's no like nannies or someone who's going to watch the kids and all that. So the 2-year-old obviously doesn't.
Oh, you guys still talk about nannies.
I haven't had one.
Must be so nice. You haven't had one?
So our one went and applied for a job behind our back, got a job at Chicken Liggin without telling us. So she left in August, and see, the other one came back from upstairs, but now she's passing out on the couch.
I see.
You have a daughter that sleeps anyway at night.
I didn't
So
hear.
so she okay. So she says she's leaving. Blah blah blah. Okay, we try to get her to stay. Blah blah blah. And she leaves. 2 weeks later, her WhatsApp status, she's wearing a chicken Licken uniform.
Wow.
And then our helper, I think March, after like, I don't know, 9, 10 years, she was just like, she sent my wife an SMS and I can't come to work anymore. I'm tired.
Hey, bye.
So from March we haven't had a helper. There's an app we use, we can get someone to come for like 4 hours or 8 hours.
Okay.
And then with the nanny, I didn't want people living in my house anymore and coming with their spirit vibes. So we decided not to have one anymore. But
Yeah.
that's hectic on my wife and 3 kids, and yeah, it's rough. It's very rough in my house.
How young is
So,
the smallest one again?
and then this thing, he turned 2 in March.
Jeez. Still in diapers, right?
No, that was a surprise, eh? It was a nice surprise, but it was a surprise nonetheless.
A
And he must know
surprise.
he was a surprise.
All right. Grace Chiesa
That
she
guy
can hook
was,
you up with a helper.
no, I don't want helpers anymore. Well, Grace's name sounds like they manufacture helpers. Like they are if China supplies masks, where Grace comes from, they supply helpers. They supply helpers like China supplies triple masks. But
Right.
I'll let you know, Grace, if we do decide. But I don't want people in my house anymore, hey? Like these people are fantastic when they start.
Yeah.
They're great. And
Yeah.
then they get used to you, and then they start thinking Simunye, Sisonke, and then they ask for Sunday off, and then they ask for the weekend. And then I'm like, but I work only on weekends. That's why you're here. And then they start asking to go to church in Tembisa. That's when the security guards have arrived.
So you wouldn't even give them a Sunday off?
No, but that's what I'm saying. They start with a Sunday, and then it becomes Saturday, Sunday, and then by then they've met somebody, generally a security guard in the estate. The community is very small, and then someone who stays around, like Tembisa or Oliven near my house, because now they want to start sleeping out, right? And then obviously everybody gets a weekend off every month.
Yeah.
So if they come from Full State or Lesotho or whatever, they leave Friday, come back Sunday. Then
Yeah.
they ask if they can come back Monday. Then they ask if they can leave Thursday. So now imagine someone works and they leave Thursday, and then it becomes Tuesday. Monday the taxi didn't get full. And then
Wow.
Tuesday. I promise you, over and
No,
over
you
and
people have
over and
luxury
over and
problems.
over.
Seriously.
No, no, thank you, Sharpushem. I
No,
wash dishes.
those are luxury problems. Here, there's no such thing as nannies. You gotta have like billions here
I
to have a
know,
nanny.
I know. And the States as well. And a lot of South Africans don't know that.
Yeah.
So Yola is asking, how do I
Wow.
foresee my future? Well, Yola, I'll be selling masks and sanitizers and ventilators. That's where I see my future. And then I'll tell jokes on the side. And I'm not even joking. I can send you samples. Yola, just say the word. Send me your email. I'll send you samples and I'll send you quotations.
Nah.
But for me, I've always wanted to do a million other things other than showing up for live performances, so that I can have fun at doing comedy,
Yeah.
not doing it under stressful terms like we're gonna have to now. So, but it's, I can't live without stand-up comedy show. But do you have
Yeah,
to do you have skip do you have to skip the dishes in Belgium? I don't know
you
what that means.
skip the dishes. Well, I have a dishwasher, if that's what you're asking, Grace. I have a dishwasher, so no, I don't skip dishes. Anyways,
But
can you please tell
look,
your
yeah.
tell your fans to tune in on Friday? I'm gonna sing some songs with Ewart.
What time Friday and what time South African
8
time?
o'clock.
Okay, you must send me artwork and stuff and do like a video. I'll put it on my social media. On which platform?
It's this place called the Beaux-Arts in Brussels. It's like a big one of the actually, I guess, the biggest theater in Brussels. They're doing
Not
like
from your house.
huh?
Not from your house.
Yeah, from the house. I'm saying the platform. The platform is
Oh,
this
okay.
big theater in Brussels,
Oh, okay.
and they've asked like a whole bunch of people to do concerts at home. So we're doing ours on Friday. So it's
Okay.
gonna be via their platform. I don't have I think they're gonna give it to me
You'll
on
send me
the
the
day.
details, right?
Yeah, they probably give it to me on the day, but I will try to connect some other devices and put it together go live on Facebook as well as Instagram.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, let me know and send me the details. Then everybody here will come watch. And then guys, just go and follow Tutu Puoane, please. Wherever
I
she
don't
is.
have much content. If you're looking for somebody with content every day, then don't.
No, they'll
I
follow
don't.
your. No, they must know where you're performing or your stories
Right.
when you have gigs or this particular gig.
Right.
So it's kind of, what was the city where we went to watch your show?
Utrecht in Holland.
Utrecht. Yes.
Yes.
Yo, guys, that was
In
fantastic.
Tivoli Vredenburg.
No, they must watch Friday night at 8, right?
Friday night at 8.
Well, it's not like they're going anywhere.
I should hope not, at least not for now.
No, not in South Africa. Sure.
Hey, say hi to Talia for me.
I will. She's had a headache, so she went to bed early.
Right.
But the kids went to wake her up anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's a jungle in this house, bro.
Mama, you guys are lucky. At least you have a yard. You can go outside. If you live in these houses, we don't have gardens. We don't have anything. So we have to go outside.
No, you need to go and go for walks and
Yeah.
Look, we'll see. For South Africa, it's early. Hey, the infections are only increasing now. Actually, literally, this past few days, the past 2-3 days, we've gone from 45. We went to like 90, went down, and then we've gone literally to like over 100 a day. So we'll see, I guess, after tomorrow what the president says.
Yeah.
But I think the fact that they're trying to stimulate the economy means they're gonna have to start opening some businesses or some, some sort of, everything mustn't die because everything is dying.
Right.
Like Murula San and Tabanchu San are closed. Sun International had announced during the thing. Game stores closed maybe a day or two into lockdown.
Wow.
Like literally people are like went into a lockdown and then one day you read in the newspaper that the shop is never opening again. It's crazy. Or like the chain of Domino's Pizza. Is it Domino's that closed down, boy? Domino's Pizza closed down.
Wow.
Like it's rough.
Yeah, I guess only the fittest will survive. We'll see.
Yeah, so if you have some euros, you must come buy stuff because things lasha. Makwa to reka everything.
Right.
Yeah.
If I had euros, I would.
So someone says my president is dangling the 500 billion carrot so that he can announce the extension on Thursday. But this was nice. Thanks for joining. Instagram is gonna cut us. We are 54 minutes in now.
Oh yeah? How long? How long can you go on?
I think 59 minutes or an hour max.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just restart it. But I mean, I'm sure people wanna go and watch other Slay Queens.
No,
and
I think we've spoken enough. Goodbye.
yeah, no, I'm sure they go and watch other people. But guys, thanks so much for coming. I just randomly decided to go live. So, because also I'm even tired of TV. You know, I've watched everything I can possibly watch or want to
Right.
watch.
Right.
Because there's also too much junk, you know.
I'm watching
But
Jovijo. I'm so excited.
is it? I tried watching it. Some stuff I don't watch with the kids. Some I watch by myself.
Yeah.
So when I'm with the kids, I might go back to Supergirl or
Eula says, don't go, guys. Hi, we've been talking for over half an hour.
Supergirl getting trapped by someone else from Krypton. Or what is that planet? Boy? Krypton, wherever they come from.
Do
So
you
I have
guys
to be
watch
flexible.
Teen Titans?
They watch Teen Titans, yes. If you switch on their profile, Teen Titans is definitely in the top 3 or 4.
Right.
So, and then I have to control. This one watches a lot of stuff I watch, and then the F word just comes from nowhere, and guns, and
He already
then
knows the F word. I'm sure he uses it when
no,
you're
he
not
hears it a lot. Apparently, he used it once in the streets. The sister told us, because the sister is always telling.
He used it once. Nice.
Apparently.
Hey, man,
So,
take care. And
I must say hi to everyone. Eh? How
I
are the
will.
kids?
Huh?
How are the kids?
They're fine. They're doing fine. Mpo is doing really, really well. She's actually enjoying the whole homeschooling
Lockdown.
thing.
Ah.
And she's still doing super well in school. Mutumi is fed up. He wants to go to school. He wants to see his friends. but he's fine. They're fine. They're doing okay.
Okay, we'll see you guys Friday night at the show.
Sure. Yes. See you then.
I must try and connect whatever to the TV so we can watch it nicely, you know, not watch it on a computer.
Yeah.
Fuggy sound system, you know.
All right, man. I'm going to sleep.
Good night. What time is it there?
Same time as you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, now I'm gonna find something else to watch and send these people to bed. Good night. Good night. Good night, guys. Aliyah, go to bed.
Just like that.
Okay, bye.
Ciao.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. And please follow Tutu, and let's come back Friday,
We're gonna
8 o'clock. We've got a date. We're gonna watch her show live. I've seen her live in Belgium, guys. Like, you don't understand. I mean, I've seen her before, but you guys have to watch this performance. That's all I'm saying.
Thanks for the plug. See you Friday.
Okay, bye.
Ciao.
And thanks for the comments, guys.